Hey team BlackBox, Tim Schmidt here. Hey, I just wanted to quick put together a video. I've had a friend reach out to me, say that they registered for BlackBox. They used my referral link. First and foremost, referral link is no longer valid, but you're certainly welcome to use it to get yourself registered. BlackBox has changed a little bit, right? We've gotten a little bit more advanced over at BlackBox, and I should say I'm not affiliated with BlackBox in any way, shape, or form, other than I am a creator myself. And I've fallen in love with this platform over the last year and a half, and I've seen a great success from this platform, from just a hard effort, and I do spurts of hard efforts, and it pays off long term. So anyway, a friend of mine said that they tried registering and they didn't qualify, right? They got rejected once they signed up for BlackBox. They submitted their content, and their content quality did not meet the standards of BlackBox rules and policies. So they were asking, how do I, get registered, and how do I get past that? Well, it comes down to quality. As BlackBox has evolved and grown to over 50, 60,000 users and creators on the platform, it has its restrictions. They want to make sure that it's not just about quantity and shoving through a bunch of bad content, but that they remain a solid contributor to the major platforms and provide the best quality work that we can possibly put out. So anyway, one of the things that I told them right away was, what was the footage like? What footage did you submit? And it sounded like it was a mirage of the same type of content that they submitted, all shot with an iPhone. That's okay. An iPhone can be used if you're shooting in a nice quality way, and you've got stabilization. Usually our hands shake when we hold it, so you should have some sort of stabilization if you're shooting with an iPhone. But there's a handful of things that I saw wrong with it. Number one, when you submit your content to BlackBox, if you want to increase the odds of becoming a BlackBox contributor, one of the things that you're going to want to work hard at is trying to show your diversity, right? This person that talked to me, they have so much diversity. They have so much more equipment, but they chose to just take the easy route and throw out some content that they had sitting on their phone. Just probably not the best way to get accepted. So make sure that the quality of content that you're sending, do a few things. Check the horizons. Take a landscape shot or something that is just out in nature. Have nice lines. Try to tell a really unique story with that shot. Move through it, and then edit that with nice color grading, and be ready to submit that to BlackBox as a ready to sell type piece, and let them know what you shot it with. Grab another camera. Maybe you've got a DSLR camera outside of your cell phone, and you're going to use that. Shoot with the DSLR. Maybe you've got a GoPro. Grab your GoPro and put that out there. And showcase your work with a GoPro. Maybe do some things up close, or maybe you do some things in slow motion that have really beautiful frame rates and no flicker, that sort of thing. So really try to challenge yourself on the footage that you submit, so that you're not just kind of a one-trick pony, and all of your footage is just of people or just of animals or squirrels. Definitely don't shoot images of squirrels, sunsets, and rainbows. Don't submit that. No squirrels, sunsets, and rainbows. Probably not the best footage to submit. As you'll see in the user manual, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of something that we all kind of laugh about. So show that diversity. Show your portfolio diversity. Show your equipment diversity. Your color grading diversity. Maybe you do some things in black and white, and you have some beautiful contrast between the black and white, and it's not overexposed, underexposed, or washed out, and you can show how you can be really diverse with that. Maybe it's just something as simple as a coffee cup on the counter, and how you can show some sort of story or tell a story with that, or see that coffee cup different. Or maybe it's some sort of animal that you are able to get a really nice shot of out of the wild, that you're using really nice lenses and really nice equipment to get that that footage and that shot. Make sure all your footage is 5 seconds to 60 seconds long. Don't go over that. Don't go under that. And don't leave black flicker at the end. Maybe it's one black frame at the very end, or a black frame in the opening. Don't use that. Don't piece shots together, right? It should all be one continuous shot with no edits. Just some of that, type of quality of work is what BlackBox really needs in the platform. But just be versatile with those shots, with the panning, with the zoom. Maybe it's things that are out of focus or coming into focus. try to really show what you can do, but be very creative, but very uh, understanding that what it is, it has to have a purpose, right? Try to tell that story. Um, and then also, if you are one to edit all of your footage and you have to use warp stabilizer on 99% of your footage that you film, that could become a problem. If your footage looks like jello or it looks like it's underwater, likely will not make it through the cut. Um, warp stabilizer is great. It certainly plays a huge role and has a purpose for that shot. That was awesome, but you just missed it because it shook or something bad happened in that footage. Hey, no worries. Use it when you need to, but don't be using it so much that you have to run it at 90% of your shots, right? That's corrected. Grab a nice tripod, get a nice tripod. Don't get a $60, $70 tripod off of some photo website. Get yourself a nice tripod. A good tripod should be anywhere between $300 to $900. $300, or look on marketplaces and try to find that same $300 tripod for $125, $150. A good tripod is going to go a long way. Now, it kind of gets a little off subject for what we're talking about, getting qualified. Again, show diversity, use different shot types, show your versatility there, use different equipment, show your equipment skills and show what type of equipment you have, use different settings, different lighting, different color grading, and really be intuitive with what you're trying to submit as your final reel that you're going to send through. And then also when it comes to shot clarity, right? Make sure that there isn't weird color grades, your horizons aren't unstable or off or moving around like jello. Make sure that the black space is there, that it's not crushed black, and your highlights are highlighted. Make sure that you aren't editing those clips together, that you don't have a bunch of granular artifacts moving around the camera or in each shot, and use proper framing. If you're framing your shot, use the rule of thirds, tell the story. Perhaps the shot doesn't require a rule of thirds. Maybe you're using a drone and it's a flyover or something along those lines. Either way, the shot needs to be creative. It needs to be something that as a buyer, you're going to buy. One of my best-selling clips, believe it or not, is just plugging in an outlet. But I did it in a way that was beautiful. It was on a beautiful wall. I used a really nice braided cord, and gosh, for about 6 months, it just sold over and over and over. It's no longer selling now today, but there's a lot more competition out there. But it was wonderful. It was a very profitable piece. Another one, my biggest sale, a $300 net sale that I've had, was literally just an establishing shot. I ran the camera for about I want to say about 35 seconds to 40 seconds. I was at an event, I was at a meeting in town, and I was like, wow, it's a really nice brick building. And I just set up, and the tree was just kind of waving off to the side over here. And it was just a blank building. And I labeled it an establishing shot for whatever it was. And lo and behold, it sold. And that was a $300 net sale. There was nothing fancy about the clip, but it was well color graded. The horizons, the lines were beautiful. The little bit of movement it had, it told enough of a story that it set up to be a fantastic sale. So be creative. Try to think outside the box just a little bit more than just what you can see on your phone. Don't make this a home videos project, if you will. Really try to set it up and use multiple angles, right? I mean, I've had videos of nature where I shot one angle, I shot another angle, and then I did another type motion through it. And lo and behold, I sold all 3 clips. Each one of the clips sold, and it was $16, $16, $16 profit. Boom, boom, boom. All within the same day. So that can happen quite often if the buyer is trying to purchase something within the story. So get your camera out of auto mode, get into manual mode, step away from your cell phone as your number one go-to camera or piece of equipment. Show your versatility with that equipment and just get creative. That is, quality, quality, quality is going to be my chant to you, is just quality. Make sure it does showcase your expertise in your work way beyond that. So try to tell a story, and just if it's got, you know, white balance errors or focus errors, it's likely because you're shooting in auto mode. And I will tell you, I have missed countless great clips, beautiful clips of nature up close. I had one of a hummingbird shot in slow motion, beautiful shot, unbelievable shot, and the focus shuffled twice, and there's just no way to get 5 seconds out of it. Had to let it go. So be sure that the quality you're submitting shows your versatility, it shows your storytelling, it shows your equipment versatility, so that way you can be part of this amazing organization, this amazing team of individuals here at BlackBox. And we just would love to have the best of the best creators. And there are some amazing opportunities coming down the line, not just creative, submit your creative, but long form creative, short form creative opportunities that are out there for you. You could be a part of some big motion pictures. So you want to get registered, you want to get yourself started, get signed up, and just have fun with this thing. And you know, it's okay to do little short bursts. Do a little burst here, put out a bunch of work. I put out, you know, a little over 400 clips in a single month, submitted them all, curated them all, they all got through. And that 400 clip total yields me about $40 a month. And then from there, I just kept submitting more, became a curator as well, and I curate other people's work, and that submits about another $20, $30 a month, every single month. And then you get these short bursts where you get these big sales. So guys, if you know, this is something that you like to create, I would definitely recommend doing it. Again, I am not paid or endorsed by BlackBox. I am not, you know, an employee of BlackBox. I'm not an owner of BlackBox. I just love the platform, and I love seeing others succeed with it, because I was a guy trying to get on story blocks as a creator. I got denied, I got rejected. My quality of work was not there, and this was the platform and the opportunity that I could learn, become part of the Facebook group, and really study this thing. And if you see from the video right up here, you'll see that that I've sold a lot of clips, and I go through how I've sold those clips. So that might be a great video for you to watch as well. So I hope this helped you. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I put out different BlackBox videos all the time. And again, check out those videos and have a great day. Over and out. Adios. Quality, quality, quality. Become BlackBox member today.